Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the life of a music icon who needs no introduction. She's a multi-award winning artist, a songwriter who's touched millions with her heartfelt lyrics, and a performer who knows how to shake up a stadium. She's none other than the sensational Taylor Swift. From her humble beginnings on a Christmas tree farm to her seismic concerts and groundbreaking albums, Taylor's journey is a testament to her talent, resilience, and dedication. So, get ready as we embark on an exciting journey exploring the life and career of Taylor Swift. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you won't miss any of our future videos. Now, let's get started. Taylor Allison Swift, a renowned singer-songwriter, was born on December 30, 1989 in West Reading, Pennsylvania. Her father, Scott Swift, worked as a stockbroker, while her mother, Andrea Swift, was a homemaker who previously held a position as a fund marketing executive. Taylor also has a brother, Austin, who is an actor. The Swift family spent Taylor's early years on a Christmas tree farm. Taylor's interest in music was evident from a young age. At just 9 years old, she began taking vocal and acting lessons in New York City. Inspired by country music icons like Shania Twain and Faith Hill, she decided to focus her efforts on the country music genre. Around the age of 12, a computer repairman named Ronnie Kremer taught her how to play the guitar and helped her with her initial attempts at songwriting. This led to the creation of Lucky You, Taylor's first ever song. In 2003, with the assistance of a family friend who was a manager, Taylor began her modeling career with Abercrombie & Fitch. She also had an original song featured on a compilation CD for a show. This exposure led to opportunities to meet with major record labels. To further support Taylor's budding country music career, her father transferred to a Nashville office when she was 14, prompting the family to move to a lakefront house in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Taylor attended high school there and later transferred to Erin Academy, a homeschooling program that better accommodated her touring schedule. She graduated a year early due to her busy schedule. In Nashville, Taylor began collaborating with songwriter Liz Rose, holding 2-hour writing sessions every Tuesday after school. She became the youngest artist ever signed by the Sony, a TV publishing house, but left at age 14. She felt a sense of urgency to capture her early life experiences in an album while they were still relevant to her. In 2005, during a showcase at Nashville's Bluebird Cafe, Taylor caught the attention of Scott Borchetta, a record executive planning to establish an independent record label, Big Machine Records. Taylor became one of the first artists to sign with Big Machine, with her father purchasing a 3% stake in the company. Taylor then began working on her debut album, convincing Big Machine to hire Nathan Chapman as the producer. Her first single, Tim McGraw, was released in June 2006, and her self-titled album followed later that year on October 24th. The album peaked at number 5 on the US Billboard 200 and remained on the chart for 275 weeks. To promote her album, Taylor spent 2006 and 2007 performing on radio, television, and as an opening act for other country artists in the US. Throughout 2007 and 2008, she released 4 more singles from her debut album, all of which charted on Billboard's Hot Country Songs chart. Swift's second album, Fearless, was released on November 11, 2008. The album's lead single, Love Story, peaked at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart and number 1 in Australia. The second single, You Belong With Me, peaked at number 2 in the US. The album debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 and was the top-selling album of 2009 in the US. The Fearless Tour, Swift's first headlining concert tour, grossed over $63 million. Taylor released a documentary of the tour that was aired on television and released on DVD. Throughout 2009 and 2010, Swift won multiple awards for her album at prestigious award shows such as the CMAs and the ACMs, including Artist of the Year at the AMAs and her first Album of the Year award at the 52nd Grammys, where Swift also bagged another 3 wins. She was named Female Artist of the Year by Billboard in 2009. Swift continued to release successful albums, including Speak Now, Red, 1989, Reputation, Lover, Folklore, and Evermore. Each album marked a new phase in her career, with shifts in musical style and thematic content. Her albums have sold millions of copies worldwide, and she has received numerous awards and accolades for her work. In recent years, Swift has been involved in a public dispute with her former label, Big Machine Records, over the ownership of her masters. She has also been re-recording her back catalog in an effort to regain control over her music. The first release from this effort was Fearless, which debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 200 in April 2021. She announced the re-recording of her 4th studio album, Red, set for release on November 19, 2021. Swift's personal life, activism, and ongoing legal battles have received significant media attention. Despite these challenges, she continues to be a dominant force in the music industry, known for her narrative songwriting, musical versatility, and powerful performances. Following the release of Fearless, Swift continued to make waves in the music industry. Her surprise releases of Folklore and Evermore in 2020 marked the shift to indie folk and alternative rock, demonstrating her versatility as an artist. Both albums were created during the COVID-19 pandemic and featured collaborations with artists such as Bon Iver, Haim, and The National. They were met with critical acclaim and commercial success, with all 18 songs from Folklore charting on the Billboard Hot 100 in the same week. Swift's documentary, Miss Americana, premiered at the 2020 Sundance Film Festival and was released on Netflix in January 2020. The documentary provides an intimate look at Swift's life and career over several years, featuring the original song Only the Young, which Swift wrote in response to the 2018 United States presidential elections. In November 2020, Swift's masters, videos, and artworks were sold to Shamrock Holdings for a reported $300 million. This led Swift to begin re-recording her back catalog in an effort to regain control over her music. The first release from this effort was Fearless, which debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot 200 in April 2021. Swift announced the re-recording of her fourth studio album, Red, set for release on November 19, 2021. Throughout her career, Swift has been known for her activism and philanthropy. She has been outspoken on issues such as LGBT rights, political endorsements, and women's rights in the music industry. She has also donated to numerous causes, including disaster relief, education, and cancer research. Swift's personal life has been a subject of constant media attention. Her relationships have often been scrutinized, and she has been known to address these experiences in her music. Despite the challenges, Swift has remained focused on her career and continues to produce music that resonates with her fans. As of my knowledge cut off in September 2021, Swift has established herself as one of the most influential artists of her generation. Her narrative songwriting, which often centers around her personal life, has received widespread critical acclaim. She has also been praised for her ability to navigate different genres, from country to pop to indie folk. Swift has received numerous awards throughout her career, including 11 Grammy Awards, an Emmy Award, and 28 Billboard Music Awards. She has also been named in Time's 100 Most Influential People in the World and Forbes lists of top-earning women in music. In the years following 2021, Taylor Swift continued to make waves in the music industry and beyond. Her concerts in Seattle during the Eras Tour in July 2023 were so energetic that they generated seismic activity equivalent to a 2.3 magnitude earthquake. According to seismologist Jackie Kaplan-Auerbach, the activity was attributed to the enthusiasm of Swift's fans and the power of the sound system. The shows even surpassed the previous record in Seattle, known as the City's Beast Quake in 2011, which was generated by American football fans celebrating a touchdown for the Seattle Seahawks. The difference between the NFL game and Swift's concerts was just 0.3, but the shaking was twice as strong at the concerts. Swift's Seattle concerts were part of her Eras Tour, her first tour in 5 years, and were attended by a total of 144,000 fans over 2 nights. Swift's commitment to her fans and her music was evident in her decision to re-record her first 6 studio albums, starting in November 2020. The first release from this effort was the re-recording of her sophomore album Fearless, now Fearless, which was released on April 9, 2021. It debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot 200, becoming Swift's 9th consecutive album and the first re-recorded album in history to do so. Swift announced the re-recording of her 4th studio album, Red, which was released on November 19, 2021. In 2020, Swift surprise announced the release of her 8th studio album, Folklore, which debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 and became the year's longest-running #1. She followed this with the release of her 9th studio album, Evermore, in December 2020. Both albums sold over 1 million units worldwide in their first week, and Folklore broke the record for first-day album streams by a female artist on Spotify. Swift's impact extends beyond music. She has used her platform to advocate for artists' rights and has been involved in various philanthropic endeavors. Despite the challenges she has faced, Swift continues to inspire with her music and activism. And there you have it, folks. From her early beginnings to her rise to global stardom, Taylor Swift's journey is nothing short of inspiring. Her passion for music, her dedication to her craft, and her unwavering resilience in the face of challenges make her a true icon in the music industry. As we've seen, Taylor's story is a testament to the power of dreaming big, working hard, and staying true to oneself. As we wrap up, we hope you've enjoyed this deep dive into the life and career of Taylor Swift. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your fellow Swifties. And remember, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss our future videos. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, keep the music playing.